Good evening, everyone. Honorable Mrs. Justice Nagaratna, Judge, Supreme Court of India, Dr. Joanna Newman, Chief Executive and Secretary General, Association of Commonwealth Universities, UK, Chairperson of Jindal Group, my mom, Savitri Jindal ji, Mrs. Oswal, Saroj Didi, Seema, Shalu, Mrs. Bharadwaj, Pratibha, respected parents of Dr. Rajkumar Ravisi, Vice Chancellor Dr. Rajkumar, our celebrity and a very committed professor, Attorney General of India, Mr. Venkataramani, Registrar Professor Patnaik, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty members, distinguished guests, and most importantly, the incredible graduating students and their family members. Today marks a very momentous occasion as we gather here to celebrate your achievements. You're all to embark on a new chapter in your lives. I stand before you with a profound sense of admiration and hope, as each one of you holds the potential to shape the destiny of our nation and the world at large. A dream followed by focused action can become our reality. Back in 1990, 33 years ago, a seed was planted for a dream of mine. I was a student at University of Texas at Dallas, and as an Indian studying in the US, I observed so many wonderful things, and one particularly that stood out was to see the Americans displaying their national flag all over. I watched these people draw so much of pride and inspiration from their flag. I wanted to experience the same too. I asked our advisor, Mrs. Patty Ashley, if I could display the Indian flag in the office of the President of Student Government in the University of Texas at Dallas. She said, "Of course you can." I was very excited and a bit surprised. It was amazing for me that a country could be so accepting of peoples from other backgrounds. Within a week, I had an Indian flag, such a large Indian flag, gifted to me by an American friend of mine, Randy Miley. Every day, it inspired me to dream about my future and the future of India. And I felt that it was my responsibility to do something to make the India of my dreams. Whilst most of my friends who were studying with me, they stayed back in the US. But I wanted to come back to make India the country of my dreams. Upon returning to India in 1992, I wanted to continue displaying our flag. But this time, instead of being encouraged, I was stopped. I was stopped by the police. I was told that not everybody can fly the flag every day. I was really shocked. I had a choice to make: take the easy path and take down the flag, or choose the hard path and fight for what I knew to be right. Thus began a 10-year legal battle that went all the way to the Supreme Court of India, where it was finally declared on 23rd January 2004 that every Indian has the fundamental right to display the flag every day of the year as per freedom of speech and expression. Friends, a dream followed by focused action can become our reality. Today, you and I are going to talk about the India of our dreams. And today we are going to talk about how we how all of us as Jindalites can work together to make this dream our reality. In the India of our dream, every Indian has a good quality of life by having access to healthy food, quality education, and living in a conducive environment where everyone feels safe. While our country has come a long way, we have so much more that needs to be done. Unfortunately, today, millions and millions of children wake up hungry. They go through the days hungry. They fall asleep hungry. When they do get a bite to eat, it is cheap food that may fill their stomach, but still leaving their bodies starving. We are the most populous country in the world. We have the opportunity to create incredible prosperity for all of us. Yet, the people that will take us there, our children, don't have the fuel in their stomachs to take the journey. According to the 2022 National Family Health Survey, 139 million children under the age of 5 suffer from stunted growth. More than 79 million children aren't physically fit to pursue their dreams because they are underweight. In the India of our dreams, people will never worry when their next meal will come. In the India of our dreams, people won't question in the food they eat if the food they eat will actually give them the nutrients they need, or whether the milk or water they drink is clean. Because in the India of our dreams, every person will have healthy food because it's a basic human right. It is really disturbing to know that in India today, our education system, our primary education system, is failing our children. According to UNESCO report, in India today, 90% of children from poor families remain illiterate despite completing 4 years of school education. They are unable to do simple calculations in mathematics. They are our future, and they do not even have the basic skills required for being successful in the real world. I feel that in India today, our leaders have lost focus on the goal. Our children are not something to be just educated in large numbers as cheaply as possible. Our leaders have forgotten that quality education is more important than just numbers. It's going to be different in the India of our dreams. In the India of our dreams, every child will have access to quality education. In the India of our dreams, every person develops skills in the area they want to focus so that they can feel proud by the impact they have on their communities. In the India of our dreams, every Indian is able to earn a good living and provide a good quality of life for themselves and their families. Friends, while quality food and quality education for children is a great start, there is another thing in the India of our dreams, that is living in a conducive environment where people trust one another and feel safe. Unfortunately, in India today, people are afraid. People are afraid of the police for fear they will be targeted because of their religious or political affiliation, or simply extortion. In India today, people question if the government institutions have the best interests at heart or the best interests of their political masters. In India today, we do not have great relations with our bordering countries. We aren't able to trade with each other or meet with family and friends across the borders. Instead of building relationships, we are forced to build war machines. We are the land of Upanishads, Vedas, and Vedanta teaches us that our home has to be the center of our love, not the boundary. In the India of our dreams, people walk the streets feeling safe regardless of their religion. They feel safe regardless of their political affiliation. They feel safe regardless of their sexual orientation. In the India of our dreams, people trust that our governments work in a free and fair manner, and they will always be treated justly. In the India of our dreams, we work together not just to provide prosperity for Indians alone, but by cooperating with our neighbors to create prosperity in the entire region. And I really do hope that our School of International Affairs is able to make a difference. And we have a lot more students from our neighboring countries. We really must work on that. Friends, the India of our dreams will not happen on its own. It will require all of us as Jindalites to play our role in a fair and just manner, with passion and commitment. As you go on to become future lawyers, future judges, even Supreme Court judges, future legislators, CEOs, entrepreneurs, ministers, professors, or academics, I'm sure that you will make it happen by your impeccable conduct and inspire others to do the same. Your university is one step towards making the India of our dreams. Today, 7th August, is a very special day for all of you. And it's a very special day for me. It is my father's birthday. This university was established as a tribute to my father, Shri O.P. Jindal, who was a pioneering industrialist and a passionate philanthropist. Babuji worked hard for the cause of India's development and believed that education is the best gift that we can give to anyone. To mark his memory, we hold the convocation of JGU on his birthday. Whatever we achieved in life, it has been all due to his inspiration. Under the leadership of our Vice Chancellor, Dr. Rajkumar, and our 1,000+ esteemed faculty members, we have so much to celebrate this year. Jindal Global Law School has been ranked amongst the top 100 best law schools in the world, and obviously the best in India. Jindal Global Business School was ranked as one of the top 20 business schools in India. OPJGU was also rated as India's #1 private liberal arts and humanities university. We are celebrating all this in a short period of 14 years. We have grown to over 10,000 students and 1,000+ faculty. Our teaching faculty and staff are the real strength of JGU. Utmost care is taken of our students on campus so that they feel at home and cultivate a sense of belonging and feel cared for. We do realize that when parents send their children to our universities, they put in a lot of confidence in us, they trust us. And this is our faculty, they are the ones who make it happen. I would request all the JGU faculty and staff to please rise. Yes, Raj, you and Professor Patnaik also. Please rise. Let's give them a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give them a big round of applause. Thank you. Thank you very much. Please be seated. My dear students, as each of you embarks on your professional journey, remember that your success will not be solely measured by your personal achievements, but also by the impact you make on others' lives. You should always abide by the core values of your alma mater and stand by your principles and with commitment to public service. As a symbolic gesture, you may want to display the tricolor to inspire you always to do what is right and in the best interests of our country. You are all proud ambassadors of this university and India. The university shall always stand with its graduates. In our alumni, we see our future. You are also the future of this country. Take the lead. Please be assured of our continued support. Now I will invite all the students to please rise. All the students, please rise. They are our future. Let's give them a big round of applause. They have all worked really hard for this day, and more than 2,700 of them are graduating today. I would also like the parents and family members to join. Please, all of you also rise, the parents and family members of the children. Let's give the families a round of applause. Come on, let's make it louder. I'd like to thank all the family members for their sacrifices and commitment to helping your children. Thank you. Please be seated. Once again, I warmly congratulate the graduating batches of 23 and the family members who have joined us this evening. Wish you all the very best. Jai Hind.